Hello there, I'm Dr. Stacey Cooper. Thank you for joining me today. I'm health and wellness expert at drstaceycooper.com. You can also check out my website and Facebook page, Lifestyle Balance Solutions, where I share with you healthy living tips for fueling your body for better body function naturally. It's all about improving the efficiency and the efficacy of how your body is working. And we want to increase your vitality naturally and show you the way. So I host these free broadcasts on Ask Dr. Stacey. You can see all of the previous videos at my Facebook page. You can just see them at Lifestyle Balance Solutions, and all of the videos from previous episodes will be listed there for you. You can like that page. You can also share it with your friends, family, anyone else who you would think would find interest in the information that we're sharing here. So you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel and just go to Dr. Stacey Cooper on YouTube, and the videos are also listed all there for you as well. This is a live Q&A that I host weekdays at 12:15 a.m. Pacific. I would love to with you and have you ask any questions that you would like covered during these live sessions. You can always email me directly through my website. You can contact me, and also by email, drstacey@drstaceycooper.com. And that's where you can share anything that you want to hear about, whether you need clarification or you would like to know more about specific topics or things that you've heard that you're not quite sure if that's the way to go or not. I can help guide you with that and share the information. And I'm sure if you have a question, then many other people would like to hear the same answers to those questions. They may have the same questions as well. So by all means. Also, Facebook works on algorithms, and so the more likes and shares, if you like what you're hearing, please like, share, send some hearts, send some love, and that will help you then be able to see more of the same. I do appreciate it any time, because if you like what you're seeing, then many of your friends, I'm sure, would have the same interest, and they would like to see what you're viewing as well. So today on Ask Dr. Stacey, we're continuing with healthy legumes. And we've already spoken specifically about healthy grains and how to swap out the inflammatory grains that are causing inflammation and can lead to pain within the body. You can control pain and inflammation through the foods that you eat. You can absolutely help to change that. So that's today what I'm sharing with you is in regards to healthy legumes. We're continuing with this. We've spoken about cannellini beans and chickpeas, and in our healthy grains section, we've spoken about quinoa, how it's a complete protein and the benefits of it, and chickpea flour, amaranth, teff, many other grains we've already touched on. So as I said, you can see all those previous episodes on the Lifestyle Balance Solutions Facebook page or on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe there. So in regards to black beans, they are of great importance for the diet. Many healthful benefits are gained from including black beans in your diet, not to mention the variety of many different beans that you can use. Beans are a protein, and protein is important at every single meal. So when you can start to implement what your body requires, and these are some of the things that I teach at the Balanced Living Academy, what your body requires and how to provide that naturally for your body in the best means possible so that your engine can run like a high-octane machine, and that will improve your function naturally. So black beans are an ideal low-cost addition to a gluten-free diet. We've spoken about gluten, the effects of gluten and how it hinders the absorption of your intestinal system, so that you may be eating great foods, but if gluten is one of them, this actually creates a coating through the intestinal system and reduces the absorption that your body can handle and what it can do in regards to the foods that you are providing for your body, and then things are just excreted and not even absorbed. So gluten-free is important, but gluten-free substitutes like products that are already manufactured, labeled as gluten-free, are not of great benefit to your body because of the diabetic connection and the inflammatory response. So you check out that previous video where I talk about gluten-free foods and how they're not what they're cracked up to be. So black beans, they contain a good balance of protein and carbohydrates and are rich in minerals and the B vitamins. So this is some of the benefits of black beans. The extremely high fiber content, both soluble and insoluble, means that they have strong cholesterol lowering ability. And you have heard this about some other beans as well, how they truly help to lower cholesterol levels because of the fibers involved, associated and available in these particular beans. They also contain several nutrients that play a part in maintaining the cardiovascular system. The potassium content of black beans, which can help lower high blood pressure, is extraordinarily high. So a great source of potassium through black beans. While they're also rich in magnesium, which is linked with protection from heart disease. They also have folate and choline, both of which reduce damaging homocysteine in the blood. We've heard about the effects of this with some other beans too. And the antioxidant anthocyanins is also present in black beans, which reduce the risk of blood clots. So a lot to do with the cardiovascular system and the benefits of black beans. These antioxidants may also help to reduce the risk of cancer and diabetes, while their prebiotic content maintains colon health. Colon health is really important because a healthy, happy colon makes for a healthy, happy body. If the colon isn't functioning well, then you're not absorbing the nutrients that you're actually providing for your system. So it is very important to keep your colon healthy and happy. So black beans have a high fiber food to maintain colon health and reduce cholesterol, several nutrients for cardiovascular health in excellent amounts, because we do know that some foods may have a low source of a particular vitamin or mineral. They may have a moderate source, they may have a good source, and they may have a great source. So that's how the guiding goes in regards to content of specific minerals and nutrients within a food stuff. So when it says that it's an excellent source, then you know that you're going to be getting your daily requirement in that particular food. If it's a good source, then you're certainly going to have to either eat more of it or eat other foods that are of a higher source value than just good. So great is great. So several nutrients for cardiovascular health in excellent amounts is found in black beans. So they're rich in folate for healthy blood and development, and an ideal balance of protein and carbohydrates together. So this is really important. So practical tips. Dried black beans should be soaked for 8 hours. If they're dried, they're very, very hard. You can then drain them and add to fresh water, boiled for 5 minutes, and then simmered for around 1.5 hours or until tender. They have a slight mushroom flavor and are a tasty addition to a gluten-free diet. Try them fried and lightly crushed as a topping for baked potatoes, or use them to give a Cuban twist to the classic Jamaican dish of rice and peas. Did you know a recent study found that adults who regularly eat beans weigh approximately 7 pounds less than non-legume eaters, even though they consume 200 calories a day more? See? When you fuel your body with whole, healthy foods, you can actually consume more calories and weigh less. And these is specifically what I teach you at the Balanced Living Academy. So I have a bit of a recipe here to share with you that you can use for black beans. Oftentimes they're really found in Mexican dishes and burritos. And so we do a fabulous taco recipe at home that is meat-free. And so we use refried beans, some whole grain rice, and black beans. Sometimes we'll mash half of the black beans and leave some of them whole. And then we will add some onions, and we'll saute the onions first so they're caramelized a little bit to give a really great flavor. You can also add garlic, and then your chili powder and other chilies that you would like, depending on how hot you would like it, how spicy hot. And then we also add green peppers diced, and corn if you like. And then we will either put this in romaine lettuce leaves as your taco shell or your burrito shell. So now it's totally gluten-free, flour-free. And there's many different things that you can use. You can use half of a red pepper sliced, and that can be your burrito boat. and you can use that as your burrito rather than a flour tortilla. You can also use corn tortillas or corn taco shells, which are naturally gluten-free. So depending on how much corn you would like to consume, then these are great alternatives that you can use. Now, in regards to our tacos and burritos, we don't use sour cream, which generally most people do, and cheese for dairy. So to swap that out, I share with you a guacamole recipe. Avocados are a great natural healthy fat. They stimulate the same taste buds and same receptors in your mouth as sour cream does, so you don't miss a thing, except the dairy, which is very inflammatory to the body and is an acid producer, which dairy actually leads to osteoporosis. So if you want to hear more about that, then search out my previous videos on Ask Dr. Stacey at Lifestyle Balance Solutions on Facebook. And I have 7 reasons why dairy is not great for our bodies. The first one being cows are not our mothers. Mammal's milk is made for its infant, not for other infants. So you can see more about that. So in regards to the guacamole, when you're making a nice fresh guacamole, you just dice up the avocado. You can mash it with a fork, add some fresh squeezed lemon juice, one of my favorites, cilantro if you like, or basil, and some fresh chopped tomatoes if you want, and a little garlic in there. There is a fabulous, easy guacamole. You can use it for dips with veggies rather than chips and dip, veggie sticks and guacamole instead. My kids make this all the time for after school snacks. And the guacamole on your taco or burrito instead of sour cream. You still get the rich fat content, and it satisfies the satiation center in your brain, which helps to eliminate the crave. So speaking of that, I am hosting a free webinar coming up and how to kick your cravings to the curb for good. So when you stop fueling that opiate cascade in the brain with certain foods that you're eating, this is how you eliminate the crave. And this is why it has nothing to do with willpower, because that opiate cascade is hardwired in your brain. So join me for the free webinar that's coming up. Just go to gethealthyquickstart.com. Everything is free. Just enter your name and email address right there, and you can visit with me tonight on the free webinar. The link is right available on the page as soon as you register. You'll see the link on the bottom right corner, and that's the link for today's webinar. So do register there too with Webinar Jam, so you'll get the notification and be able to join us for Kick Your Cravings to the Curb for Good. And I look forward to seeing you there. As always, you can always connect with me through my website. I have other free resources on my website. Just go to drstaceycooper.com, and there you will see my Eliminate 5 Hidden Energy Drainers right on the website there. You can just enter your name and email and join me there, and you will receive immediate access to that free 2-part video series. And there's a nifty little mind map that you can download and print off and put it in a prominent place in your house, perhaps on the kitchen fridge door. And that way it'll just be a gentle reminder of some of the things that you can do to start to improve your vitality naturally by eliminating your 5 hidden energy drainers. So be sure to click the link, go to gethealthyquickstart.com, join me for today's free webinar, and you will be shown the way in depth how to kick your cravings to the curb for good. And I look forward to seeing you there. As always, here's to enhancing your vitality, and I wish you a fabulous day, and I'll see you again next time on Ask Dr. Stacey. We'll see you soon.